No, I worked with the rest of the young guys. You know, we went over there and got jobs doing this and that. You know.
Really?
And then yeah, I operated the scoreboard the first year with Stubby Olson for 1941 and 42.
The scoreboard actually work in the back. What did you have?
It was just pipes. It was steel pipes, and they had a square box on it with 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you'd strike one, you just turn the one up. See, out, you'd go and turn over the outs to 1 or 2 or whatever it was.
And that was on the balls and strikes and the outs.
Balls and strikes, and then you had big metal pieces that dropped into slots on the scoreboard. In metal, they were just square pieces of metal painted with the numbers, and they had a little tab on top, and you just pick them up and drop them in the slots when as the innings, the top of the bottom of the whatever inning it was, the top end of the inning and the bottom of the inning. And then at night we had big signs. We would take them out, and they would square up the top, and you put them in. You had 2 things you turned to hold them, and then say next game Hornell, and so forth. You know, and they were all stacked in this little shed there. Hornell, Batavia, whatever.
Did you ever talk to the ball players?
Oh, sure. You know, Hardin would say, "Can you see the ball?" You know, because sometimes the lights would hit him. He'd say, "Where is it? Where is it?" I said, "You back up, back up." I said, "You got to come, you back off." And he'd back up. He said, "I see it." Grab it. Because some of those deep dives to center field, you know, they get up in the lights, and he says, "Can you see it?" And I said, "Yeah, keep backing up." You know, yeah. Harry Biscyer was the manager, or the business manager, and Joe O'Rourke was the regular field manager.
Tell me about some of the players that were on the team.
Yeah, well, Frankie Heller, he was quite a character. They played first base, and everyone, especially Walter Balash, he always called him Hitless Wonder Heller, and that was so we stuck him with that name. Offerhammer was a phys ed, actually, teacher. He came here, but he went back to Buffalo, I guess, and went back into the teaching business after he was through here catching. Nick Lamone, not very friendly, very serious about his job. Bobby Blanchard, he was a good guy, just full of laughs and everything. Joe O'Rourke, very serious. Hank Noack had played with the Buffalo Bisons, and he was on his way down. He had played center field for the old, AA Bisons up there, AAA Bisons. He was on his way down. He was playing center field for the Falcons. Bill Harnick, big fella, kind of easy to get along with, nice guy. Played right field, got killed in a taxi cab accident in Niagara Falls. In Twin Cities, yeah. Johnny Newman, of course, he was there forever. He played left field. And he was always quite a jovial character. Dwayne Schaefer, he was okay, nice guy. Dick Schmidt was a real good guy. Frank Schmerker, good guy. That's the pitching staff. Schaefer, Schmidt, Schmerker. Walter Balash, real good guy. Charlie Munger I didn't know very well. And Meade Coyle, they kicked him off the team there, Joe O'Rourke did, before the season even started. They hadn't played their first game. And they brought in a kid by the name of Al Bradley, and they put him at shortstop. So he played the season at shortstop, and then they came in with Sal Magley in the middle of the season, and then right toward the end of the season, they got a kid, him left-hander by the name of Stan Rogella, and he stayed with them over till the stadium team in '41.
Any recollections of Sal Magley when he came in? Was there any sense that he was anything different than just one of the
players? No, nothing. Nothing showed me that he was much better than anybody else. I couldn't see. Left field had a fence that went left field went all the way down the fence. But that went out to the other field over there, where they call it the soccer field, or whatever they called it over there, towards the skating rink. There was a fence across there, a wire fence too.
Oh, was there?
There was a fence there, so if they tell where a home run went, you know, over that fence was a home run. Then it went down to the other fence, and it came up to the gate. And of course, the scoreboard was over the west side, on the just above the fence there. So it was up higher so people could see it, you know, above the fence. And it went over, and then there was a fence, of course, came down by the parking lot out there where you park the cars and everything. Charlie Shupp was pitching, you know, and they had the crowds there. The crowds were so big that they had to put ropes out into right field because the stands and the bleachers were full, and there was a overflow crowd. so they had to go all the way down the foul lines to the fence practically with ropes for more people to stand out there and watch the game. That's how big it was then. So it filled it all the way from left field to right field, all the way to the fence with people, because there wasn't enough stands to go around. I mean, there wasn't enough places for people to sit. That was when they were just going for the pennant. You always have a pennant race there. You know. And of course, everybody come down to see Charlie Shuck pitch, because Charlie Shuck was the all-time big pitcher. You know, unbeaten and all this and that.
So, do you remember Jimmy Clark?
Oh, absolutely.
You remember his?
My uncle used to promote his fights.
No kidding.
Yeah, Henning Frankston, you know, and McGuire.
Mm-hmm.
Stu McGuire from the paper. They used to.
Tell me about Stuart McGuire. I can't. Nobody's explained to me about Stuart McGuire.
He was with the newspaper, and he was a promoter. He promoted, and he wrote, you know, and he did all the writing and promoting and stuff like that. And he was pushed these fellows like Jimmy Clark. You know, and my uncle and I would drive around the county and put up the posters for the fights and boxing matches around all these little neighborhood areas to get people in to watch when he fought. Well, when he fought Red Berry or Irving Peace from Toronto, or he fought Red Berry from Newcastle, or he fought Walter Woods, they call him Popeye, Walter Popeye Woods there. He had a rip-roaring fight with him down on Washington Street down there. It was a dandy. 11 knockdowns there were in the fight.
My word.
Oh, they had a roaring fight. He lost the fight, but he...
This would have been about when?
Be in the 30s or in the early 30s.
Was it before he went to the Olympics or after?
Oh, this was long after that. He was professional now.
Okay.
Yeah, he was fighting around town here, and then of course he got ruined because they took him down there, and those people that ran the town casino got a hold of him. And they were fighting about once a week, you know. Well, I remember 1937. He was running around here in town here in a brand new 37 Ford.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Things were good then.
Black Ford Club Coupe, 1937. I remember Jimmy Clark running back and forth through town with that. He also had a girlfriend. I don't know if I should say anything about that. Her name was Genevieve Marshall, but she was an exotic dancer down in one of the clubs down
Was there?
Anywho, yeah. Anyway.
Professional football teams ever barnstorm?
Yeah, we had them in here. They picked a team one time. That was kind of hilarious. They played the Cleveland Galloping Ghosts at Lakewood on Packard Field up there. They had skeletons painted up and down in front of their uniform. They're all black with skeletons painted on their uniform. Okay. They're called the Cleveland Galloping Ghosts, and they played all Jamestown up on Packard Field. Remember that? Quite a game up there. And then the Cleveland Yellow Jackets came in here and played up in the old Oriole Field up there. They played the Liberties up here on the old Oriole Field.
Where was the old Oriole Field?
Well, just past Willow Avenue, down there between Buffalo Street in that area in there, and had a wood fence all the way around it, a big high wood fence.
Okay.
That was the Oriole Field, just off Willow Avenue, just behind Willow Avenue. You can go over past the city line, and then you've got Buffalo Street. You went in off of Buffalo Street. The entrances, and you went in there was a big wooden enclosed field there, and that was the Oriole Field.
Okay. Now,